Do do do. All right. Kapow referee style, even. Because the fog is back! Ready to bring you a brand new Let's Play and such. Kind of how Newfie got berated by Madam M for not doing enough side quests. Which caused him to get incredibly salty. Ba-da-da-dum. Do-do-do-do. I heard he also got berated by Chocobo Sam because he was very rude to one of the Chocobos.
Whoa! Yeah!
Bum 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 bum. And then I heard Newfie got really salty because he got made fun of by Koch and Scotch. And it caused him to lose to the custom sweeper and the cutter machine. Doo-doo. So we want to go behind the Warzel residence and talk to... What's-his-face? What's-his-face? I don't remember his name. Do-do-do-do-do. Yes, this pervert. Jada, that's your name. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wear it out. I've been waiting for you all. How did he get past the dog whisperer? That's a good question. Did you have a look at my request? We did. You want us to hold a class for the children, right? Are we going to be a substitute teacher again? Oh boy. It's going to be crazy. What do you want us to teach them, though? Don't worry, it's nothing too difficult. I just want you to teach them a little bit about Erebonia. So I think we're going to have to make choices here, and you got to make sure you pick the right ones to get the maximum AP. I see, that explains why you asked us then. This is a good chance for them to learn about life outside the settlement. I mean, at this point, they don't even know how to thumbs down a Newfie video. They attend Sunday school, so they're fine in regards to regular studies. Might I ask how Sunday school is carried out here? A traveling priest comes by once a month to hold it. Oh, yeah? We really can't be thankful enough for all his efforts. When you think about it, the sheer amount of work the church does on such a huge scale really is amazing. Indeed, it's all thanks to the goddess's generosity. There was a college movie script where someone berated someone for sending in the wrong transcript. And then got berated back for berating them, making them saltier. I wonder if a smart guy was involved. Do you have the time to help? If so, I'll call the children over. Do it later. Accept the request. Yes, we're ready when they are. Thank you. Oh, I meant to say, we want this to be similar to Sunday school. So we'd like just one of you to serve as the teacher. I get to be a teacher, didn't you know? Again. Feel free to pick amongst yourselves, though keep in mind that Gaius isn't a candidate. Who's the ideal candidate for this, then? I believe each of us would have our own unique things to teach here. I guess so. That's true. I think it might be best to go with Emma, then. Actually, I believe that you would be the best candidate for this, Reen. Well... That's a fine how do you do. And such. What? I was thinking the same thing myself, actually. Social standing's pretty important in Erebonia, and there's a broad variety of opinions about it. You know, because opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, and they're full of shit. But you're kind of a special case, Reen. That's true. His unique position allows him to discuss things from a relatively unbiased point of view. But I think you'd be a good choice, Reen. So stop being a pool expert and just do it already. Even taking your position out of the equation, you're almost always the center of our class anyway. You stupid main character, you. Well, I suppose I can't say no if everyone feels that way, can I? Alright then, I'll do it. Huh, thanks. Well, looks like we're ready to begin. Wonderful, I'll gather the children right away. Quest, a special lesson started. It's a questicle, do-do-do-do-do. Bum 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 bum. Is that everyone? I don't see Toma anywhere, though. Toma's part of the older group in Sunday school, so... Yeah, he's got work to do, too, so he can't come. He's a loser. I see. I was hoping he'd be here, too. Let's get started, then. Heh, I'm so excited! Glad to hear it. Just try not to soil your underpants. I guess I should introduce myself first. I'm Reen Schwarzer. My friends and I came here from Thor's Military Academy. I look really sharp in a red blazer. Thor's Military Academy? Heh, you're from the same academy as Gaius, then. School's for studying and stuff, right? What do you study there? Well, we get taught all kinds of things, really. There are the basic subjects, like history and math, but being a military academy, we also learn the art of combat. That's the same stuff Lacan and everyone else uses to fight monsters, isn't it? That's so cool! I see you've got a boyish side to you after all. Yeah, despite being a little scaredy cat. Nah, I am not. Uh-oh. I think he's gonna get salty. Haha, hey now, there's no need for teasing. Hey, how far is that academy from here? How far, in terms of distance? You came here on something called a train, didn't you? Could you tell us how long that trip took? Oh, that makes it a bit easier. In that case, it took around 8 hours. If we take the transfer times out of the equation, then we were on the train for about 8 hours, I'd say. That's pretty far. Daddy told me that trains are fast, too. So it still took that long even then? It must be super far away, then. It really is. Though the fact that we still made it here in a day is pretty amazing. Yeah, it'd have taken a lot longer by horse. Probably. Can I ask something too? Of course. Right. Why does Vegastar quit so much? And what's the biggest place in Erebonia, then? That would be Heimdall, which is our capital city. Heimdall? That's a cool name. Yeah, it sounds strong. Huh, that's a unique way to judge it. How many people live there? Around 800,000 people. From what I remember, it's around 800,000 people. 800,000? Is that a lot? Seems like they can't comprehend a number that big just yet. Then again, I can't imagine that many people in one place either. Huh, you're not the only one. Of course, you'd never actually see that many people all at once. Probably not. But you never know. He seems to be doing just fine. So it seems. A lot of it's common knowledge, though. Well, I'm just glad to see them learning something. He's not a bad teacher. If anyone has any further questions, please feel free to ask. You know, because there are no stupid questions, just stupid people. And such. Can I ask something then? Of course. What is it? How long ago was Thor's first built? Gaius told me all about how it has a long history, and a long drunk history as well. I've forgotten when exactly it was made. It was made around 220 years ago. Thor's was founded about 220 years ago, roughly 30 years after the War of the Lions ended. Not quite the War of the Magi, but close enough. The founder was none other than Emperor Dreikels, a legendary figure in the Empire, and even here in the Highlands. Founding the Academy was one of the last things he did before he passed away. That's a long time. I didn't know that Emperor Dreikels was the one who founded it. I know who he is, too. He was friends with our ancestors, wasn't he? Yeah, he won the war and became the most important person in Erebonia, other than Adrian. Yep, that's how he became the Emperor. Hearing you all talk about him really goes to show how deep his connection with Nord was. So is there anything else you'd like to know? Me, I have a question. Well, it's almost time for us to finish up for the day. Is there anything else you'd like to know before then? I think I've asked everything. I can't think of anything else either. You two really did ask a lot. Oh yeah! Seems like she's not all out just yet. You talked about them before, but what are nobles? Well, you see, there's been a class system in place within Erebonia for a long time now. What's a class system? Could you give me a few minutes to think? I'm not entirely sure how I should answer this. Can I ask as well now that it's been brought up? Go ahead. I'm not sure if either of them will really understand if you try to explain normally, so... Could you give us your own thoughts on nobles instead? That might make things easier to understand. That makes giving an answer easier, too. Wow, things escalated quickly, didn't they? Indeed. I wonder how he'll answer. This is still a bit tough. I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer, so I'll just have to answer with my heart, I guess. To me, so it doesn't matter which choice you pick, just choose whatever you want, really. Pride in one's lineage, bonds with one's family. Pride in one's lineage. I think nobles are all about taking pride in one's lineage. Oh? Whether the class system is a good thing or not is something I don't feel capable of answering just yet. But I think nobles want to live up to the legacy their predecessors left them. And by trying to do that, they better themselves as individuals. At the very least, I do think that sort of mindset can be a good thing. Of course, that isn't something exclusive to nobles. I see. I think I get what you're trying to say. I'm just rambling now. Sorry. He's going on a tangent! About spoiled potato salad and cholesterol. No, it's okay. I learned a lot from what you've told us. Heh, I didn't really get it, but you sounded really cool. Yeah! So that's how he feels. That was a really thoughtful response. Heh, one very much like him as well. It was. I'm very impressed, to be honest. Regardless, that should be enough for today. Make sure to thank him now, everyone. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Let me give you something to thank you for taking the time to teach the children. I believe that was a very valuable experience for all of them. I hope they got what I was trying to say. It wasn't exactly the easiest subject matter. We could tell you were really enthusiastic, though, and I think the kids picked up on that, too. She's right. They all seem to have been enjoying themselves. Your answer to that final question was rather impressive as well. Yeah, looks like the kids aren't the only ones who learned something new today. Huh, I got so caught up in the details that I couldn't really explain myself properly. But I'm glad you guys think I did okay. Heh, you should have some more confidence in yourself. At any rate, here's your compensation for playing teacher today. We get a yellow pendulum, which I think we already had, but that's okay. We got another one. Thank you, ma'am. Well then, I wish you the best of luck with that field study of yours. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Quest a special lesson completed. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You did a great service for the children. They all learned a lot from your lesson. Good luck with the rest of your tasks, and may the winds and Adios be with you. You damn right. That leaves 2 more quests. I conducted a lesson about Ereboni for the children of the settlement. The last question really made me think, but I had no trouble answering the others, so the lesson went very smoothly. You damn right it did. Carlton Sheets style!
Hello, I'm Carlton Sheets. I began my real estate investing career more than 30 years ago with the belief that I could create wealth and achieve success in real estate.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, that yellow pendulum. We already had one of those, but that is O frickin' K and such. Do 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 do. We visited the stone circle in the southwest part of the Highlands. Apparently it's a relic of the Neolithic civilization that lived here in the Highlands over 1,000 years ago. I wonder how they managed to build it. We fulfilled the request from the settlement's doctor. We fulfilled the request from Zender Gate. Once we'd finished all the mandatory tasks for the morning, we went to Gaius' home to prepare for our afternoon tasks. After enjoying a fulfilling lunch together, Lacan gave us our tasks for the afternoon. These requests had us going into the northern part of the Highlands, significantly expanding the area we needed to cover. Our first order of business, visiting the Elder and helping him with his request. Oh, we'll get to that at some point in time. Please don't go along with that plan. Getting taken off the air wasn't enough. You want out of the company entirely? No. At least let us issue a warning. Again, the stench of the Biscar planner's cowardice has yet again filled the entire room. Good times being had here in the Mushroom Kingdom. Do. Alright. So we want to go and talk to Watati over here. Gary style. How you doing? Hey there, I was waiting for you. How in the world did the fence end up like this? I think Ben got dominated in Monopoly and got really hacked off and broke the fence. Your guess is as good as mine. Seems like it got broken sometime just before noon. Unfortunately, some of the sheep have managed to escape too. I doubt there's any need to worry about monsters getting them because they're surprisingly fast, but would you be able to go out and find them for me? Okay. Accept the request. Gladly. How many sheep managed to escape? 5 of them in total. Based on their hoof prints, it seems like 3 went north and 2 went south. Oh boy. I'd honestly like to go search for them myself, but I need to get this fence fixed up first. Otherwise, the rest of them will make a break for it as well. Don't worry. We'll take care of them. Shall we begin the search immediately, then? That's probably the best idea, especially with how vast the Highlands are. Well, we'll need to make some preparation H of our own before leaving, though. I agree. Heading out there with insufficient supplies is foolhardy. Right then. Let's get started once we're ready. Quest Wandering Sheep started. Wandering Sheep. So we're gonna head south first and take care of those. Do. Meh. Alright. Oh, there's one over there, one there. I think there's just 2 here. Do. Yeah, and such. I got penciled! You kids are getting an F for this. I am telling you what. Do 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 went and such. Ba-da-da. Make our way over this way. Okay, good times. There's a sheep! In case you were not aware. Look at him! Look at him, damn you! Ah, found one. I'm surprised it managed to come all the way out here. What are we gonna do with the sheep we find? That's a good question. I'll lead the sheep back to the settlement with my horse. But we should leave guiding them back until after we found all 5. Okay, we'll leave this to you then. Found the first sheep. What do we do? What, are we just gonna put the sheep in our pocket? You know, because that would make sense. So we want to go over here. Excuse me, sir. Ostrich. It's like that time Vegastar got accosted by an ostrich, which caused him to quit. And such. Is that one of them? Yes, that's one of the sheep we're looking for. Whew, that's two of them. Yeah, there are still a few more out there, though. Found the second sheep. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So I think the other three are in the north. Alright. So it would seem.
Yeah.
Ostrich. Do 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 do. Ah! Help!
Yeah.
Somebody send help! I'm stuck. Can't do that on television. Can't even do that on an episode of Everybody Loves Raymond. Can't do it. That's not funny, Raymond! Actually, it's quite funny. And that's no joke. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. God damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah. Double time now. Turbo mode rocks. Alright, now we want to head to the north. Do 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 do. Well, you can. My God, all this time I've been playing it, I didn't know you could actually do like a run. We've got a task from Elder Ivan to take care of this afternoon. We should talk to him first before heading out. His house is right by the northern exit. You can't miss it. Now we got to do that first, I guess. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever you got to do, man. How you doing, sir? Are you just hanging out here, or what? Welcome. I assume you've seen our request. We did. It mentioned that Norton made his way out of the settlement on his own. He was quite fervent about the idea of taking photographs of something in the northern region of the Highlands. I'm hoping he finally figures out what the hell is on Joey's head. I planned on having you all escort him there in the afternoon, but apparently he was unable to wait until then, and he took off by horse on his own. He's not even sharply dressed in a red blazer. Really? How childish. I assume he simply couldn't control his passion as a photographer. He must be really taken by whatever it is. There are many ruins from the ancient Neolithic civilizations in the northern regions of the Highlands. It's likely that he went to visit the statue of the Guardian there. Guardian? What exactly is this statue? It's one of the most symbolic of ancient relics here in Nord. Legend has it that the Guardian it represents sealed away an evil djinn within the ancient quarry to the north. Cool. Wow. That's quite the grandiose legend. At any rate, we should catch up with them as soon as possible. Monsters aren't the only reason the northern region can be dangerous. It's not an area those not from Nord should be traveling across alone. Could you please find him for us and keep him safe? Understood. Leave it to us. Also leave it to Beaver. Let's make our way there immediately, then. Indeed. We'll need to leave the settlement through the northern entrance. I leave this in your hands, then. Take care now. Quiet, sir. I imagine Norton is near the statue of the Guardian in the northern area of the Highlands. Guide them well, Gaius. I will, Elder. We'll probably need your help with the rest of the afternoon's tasks, too. They're already done. Well, just about. But I digress. Bum bum. Right under the northern region of the Highlands? Don't mind if I do. It's a new area. Ah, the wind here feels so nice. Agreed. It has a different flavor of freshness to it than the winds in the southwestern Highlands. Oh, that's due to all the sheer cliffs around here. It gives the wind in this area a unique feel. The winds take many forms and bestow countless blessings on the people of Nord. Well, I can see why your people place such importance on the wind. Yeah, and the view here is just as nice as the vistas in the southwest, too. The people here use Windows Vista, didn't you know? Anyway, if we're all rested up, we should get... What's wrong? Oh, nothing really. I was just looking at that cliff over there. Freaking cliff. Cliff fitter, even. Is it just me, or does it look like there's something buried in it? Like, some kind of giant. Maybe I'm in there. You never know. What are you going on about? There's no way some... Well... You were saying? What in Adios' name is that? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what it's like. Do 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 do. I have no idea. Some kind of statue, maybe? Do you think it's related to the stone circles in the southern reaches of the Highlands? Maybe. Honestly, we don't know all that much about it ourselves. It's an ancient statue said to be the guardian of the Nord Highlands. A guardian, huh? I guess it does give that kind of impression. Emma, you alright? Oh, sorry. I was just stunned speechless by the statue. That's a shame. Well, I can't say I don't understand the feeling of awe. I wonder how massive it must look when you're up close. I'd imagine it's more than likely that the photographer we're seeking is in that area. Probably. So we'll need to venture closer regardless. By the way, if you head northeast of the statue, you'll find an ancient quarry. And to the northwest is the scenic Lake Lacrima. It's always helpful to get the lay of the land, so there's no harm in visiting both of those sites, too. Indeed. Makes sense to me. Alright, let's get moving. Let's get moving into action and such.